Video opens with dynamic, fast-paced time lapses of Seattle, the Space Needle against a cloudy sky, a ferry cutting across the Puget Sound, and the vibrant, busy streets of Capitol Hill at dusk. Upbeat, modern music plays. From the bustling energy of Pike Place Market to the quiet shores of Lake Union, Seattle is a city of contrasts. Since 2012, it's also been at the forefront of a major cultural shift, the legalization of cannabis. But with so many products on dispensary shelves, understanding what you're consuming is more important than ever. This is your guide to the two most famous compounds in cannabis, THC and CBD, and how they interact with the most complex machine we know, the human brain. Cut to a detailed 3D animation. A molecule labeled THC flies through a synaptic cleft and clicks perfectly into a receptor labeled CB1 on a neuron. Let's start with THC, or tetrahydrocannabinol. It's the primary psychoactive component in cannabis, responsible for the high. Our brains have a built-in network called the endocannabinoid system, or ECS, which helps regulate everything from mood and memory to pain and appetite. THC works by hijacking this system. It directly binds to CB1 receptors, which are highly concentrated in the brain, disrupting normal communication between neurons. Visuals shift to a heat map of a brain, showing areas like the prefrontal cortex and hippocampus lighting up to represent heightened activity. For some, this disruption can lead to positive effects like pain relief, a surge in appetite, or a reduction in nausea. However, especially with the high-potency concentrates popular in the Seattle market, there are risks. THC can induce temporary anxiety or paranoia, particularly for new users. Over time, heavy use can lead to cannabis use disorder, a condition characterized by dependence. Animation now shows a different molecule, CBD, approaching the CB1 receptor but not binding directly. Instead, it seems to gently influence the area around the receptor and other nearby receptors like serotonin. Now, let's look at CBD, or cannabidiol. Unlike THC, CBD is non-intoxicating, meaning it won't make you feel high. Its mechanism is far more subtle. Instead of directly binding to the CB1 receptor, CBD works indirectly, influencing a variety of other receptor systems in the body and brain. Think of it less as a key fitting into a lock and more as a master regulator that helps restore balance. Clean, medical-style graphics appear. One shows inflamed cells calming down, another shows a diagram of the brain's limbic system becoming less active. Scientifically, CBD has shown significant promise. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, which is why you see it in so many topicals for muscle soreness. It's also the active ingredient in the first FDA-approved cannabis-derived medication for certain forms of epilepsy. Research also suggests it can help calm the anxiety-producing circuits in the brain and can even counteract some of the negative side effects of THC, like paranoia. A clear 3-column infographic appears on screen: THC, CBD, balanced ratios. So, how do you choose? THC is typically used for recreational purposes, managing severe chronic pain, or stimulating appetite in medical patients. CBD is better suited for addressing generalized anxiety, inflammation-related pain, and promoting better sleep. For many, the sweet spot lies in a balanced ratio, leveraging the entourage effect, where both compounds work together to enhance each other's benefits while minimizing drawbacks. A crucial note: the brain continues developing until around age 25. Heavy cannabis use during adolescence has been linked to potential long-term impacts on memory and cognitive function. Split-screen visual. On one side, someone inhales from a vape pen with a fast onset clock icon. On the other, someone places a dropper of tincture under their tongue with a slow onset clock icon. Here in Washington, you have options. Inhalation through flower or vapes provides a fast onset, with effects felt in minutes but lasting for a shorter period. Edibles and tinctures, however, are processed through the liver, leading to a much slower onset. sometimes up to 2 hours, but the effects are more prolonged. Always start low and go slow with edibles. And remember, in our state, legal dispensaries are required to lab test products for purity and potency, ensuring you're getting a safe, accurately labeled product. Final recap screen appears: THC, mind-altering, CBD, body balancing. Ultimately, understanding the difference between THC and CBD empowers you to make an informed choice. Knowledge is the key to using cannabis safely and effectively. For personalized guidance, always consult with your doctor or a licensed bud tender at a reputable dispensary. If you have concerns about your use, local resources are available to provide support. Stay informed and stay safe.